Alrighty, welcome everyone. I'm Teeaboo, and I am here for Revolutionary Girl Utena, aka Mr. Ikuhara's Wild Ride, episode 27. Last time on Utena. More cars, more fighting, some sibling stuff. She was really cold and harsh. Miki got some sads. The mystery around Akio continues to bloom and flourish. I think it's going to continue doing that until the climax of this season or arc. We'll see. But we keep getting little tidbits of not so much information, but like emotion and feeling, and it's not good. not good. He's a weird one. So still no idea what's going on, which I think is the normal state of affairs and is an acceptable state for me to be in. And I'm pretty ready to find out what's going on, or find out more bits and pieces of what's going on and actually not figure it out at all, because that's been the way of things up until this point. Thank you, Ikuhara. Just as a quick side note, I recently watched, like earlier today, I watched episode 1 of Sarazanmai, which is Ikuhara's brand new show, and it's like this, except turned up to 11 or 12, or you know what? They just broke the dial. There's no dial anymore. There are no numbers. It's just weirdness. So that's pretty cool. And if you haven't seen it and you like Utena, I highly recommend checking it out because it's pretty wacky. So, Utena 27. Let's do it. Multiple versions as usual, picture-in-picture versions with the video up over there will be in the description down over there, and there will be a timer-based version on YouTube which will have any discussion, frame-by-frames, run-through, whatever, at the end, and a beep-beep timer at the beginning. I keep pointing this way for that, but it's really like this way in the video because it's mirrored. Yeah. In the beginning, beep-beep timer, boop, 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 beep. And on the beep and the green light is the same frame that the video starts playing on my screen. So if you're syncing up with your own media, that's probably when you want to hit the button. All right. So beep beep timer will go here-ish. This is T as always. Oh. I'm yawning. Oh, this is different. Is this Nanami? Well, it must be Nanami. Yeah. What you doing, little Nana? Oh, is it Easter? Wait, that wouldn't. This is Japan, though. So will this be Tsuabuki again? Nani? Oh. Did I? Kakyoin! Did you lay this egg? Yeah. Yeah. There's no way you laid an egg. Nanami's egg. Okay, is this gonna be a comedy Nanami episode? Girls only health and hygiene. Okay. She's got it with her? Yeah. No. That just doesn't happen. Back to aliens. Nanami's view of what would happen if she did anything weird is kind of funny. Because we have an example in the show, Utena, of someone who does things that are quote unquote weird. And is not only accepted, but kind of revered for it. Grr. If what had been broken? Yeah. Just the egg I laid? This is all an ingenious ploy. Why is it dear to you? Shame on you, Nanami. uh. Is the egg symbolism for a period? I wouldn't think so. Oh, she's having Miki inspect it. I don't know, you could say Nanami's somewhat reptilian. Little cold-blooded. I laid it. You must be a space alien. Yep. Bars. Welcome back. And we're all friends now. Poof. I don't think that's what you should be taken away from that. Space alien. Oh! Oh, you didn't know that? Tons of people lay eggs. I think with the women's health lecture traded out for PE and the way this is being framed, it does seem like they're doing a thing with periods. Oh, it's Jury. Is she an egg layer? Tama, go. What is it, like a medicine ball? It's a bowling ball. She's so far off the rails. I love it. It's amazing. God, Nanami episodes are the best. Okay, I see two endings. The egg breaks, the egg hatches. And either way, she finds out that she's been wrong the whole time. Huh? Problem? No, I've started laying eggs. Everything's fine. I'm like a grown-up girl. Oh. Oof. Poor Tsuabuki. That's the usual, but yeah, more than normal. She has a pet hen named Nanami? I mean, she did turn into a cow at one point. She's lost it. Not that she ever had it. A boy or girl. Yeah. Oh. 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 Talk about for children. uh. Oh no. Oh no. They don't. They must eat them. How could they? And UFO. Shadow Girls? Yes. Did the egg just become a monster and eat them? And she's gonna abandon the egg. Bro. That's some distance. You said that already. Will there be another egg? Will the egg be gone? Oh no! Fuck. Delicious. I found an egg. Nobody gets it, Nanami. It's okay, I get you. Mm, my egg! And she's gone. Yep. Ah, the worst. Oh, the sleep scene. Mm-hmm. Why are they talking about that? Like, you can lampshade it, but that's kind of strange. Hmm. What? Is it actually a UFO? Ah. Oh, it was all a dream. So she never found out that people don't lay eggs. Akio's off somewhere? Oh, sup, Choo Choo. Okay, this might have been the weirdest episode yet. Yes, I'm including kangaroo boxing and and elephant surfing, all of it. This might be the weirdest one yet. I don't think the egg is intended to be a specific metaphor. Like egg equals menstruation, right? That was the first thing that I thought because it makes sense with the whole setup of waking up in the morning, finding something in the bed. Specifically the place it was in between her legs, which of course is what leads her to think that she laid the egg. And there's no confirmation necessarily that she didn't, but it seems like common sense that she didn't lay the egg, that this egg appeared somewhere, somehow. I don't know, maybe Choo Choo did it. So I don't think it's a specific metaphor. I think it's more generalized. I think it's a more general and much stranger, like a metaphor 2 steps removed, maybe 3. In that it's a general issue that Nanami has. It doesn't matter what it is, but it's something that she thinks is weird, and then because she thinks it's weird, she has trouble interacting with other people about it or telling anyone about it. And after repeatedly going through that sequence where you know people make fun of her and call her a space alien, she comes to the conclusion that the reality is that probably everybody lays eggs and she's just out of the loop and doesn't know that, and is the weird one because she's a late bloomer in terms of egg laying. It's an interesting way of looking at the way that humans can like make assumptions about themselves and about other people. What purpose it serves to the greater overall story, I have no idea. There were two scenes really with Utena and Anthe. I mean, there were the scenes earlier with Utena in the very beginning of the episode, when she runs into Nanami, but those didn't have much meat on them. They didn't have much substance to them. They were just another iteration of Nanami running into people and like thinking they're going to make fun of her and call her a space alien and get her locked away with all the other egg-laying animals. She's got this crazy imagination. Of course, it's Ikuhara who has this crazy imagination, but not me. There were 2 scenes, really, with Anthe and Utena. One was a reprise of the going to sleep scene, which, as far as I could tell, was all shot reuse, which is totally fine and cool. But it was an interesting one, and the conversation topic was reincarnation. Anthe asked about it. And what makes me intrigued by that conversation is the way it ends. Utena asks, "Why are we talking about this?" And then it ends, right? Let's go to it. Let's find it. Now, I wouldn't have paid it much mind, except there's also the Nanami has a chicken thing. Okay. It's right near the end at night. Yeah, there we go. Okay, how does this sequence end? Why are we talking about this? Yeah, it just cuts to Anthe up close and then gone. It's over. That's interesting. Okay, and then we're talking about reincarnation. And somehow this conversation... So it starts with Anthe asking, "Do you believe in reincarnation?" She doesn't know. And then what does that have to do with the animal instinct to die alone? Because animals do this. I don't know about elephants necessarily, but dogs and cats will go and find a place out of sight to die when they know that they're at the end. Maybe they sneak off to die on their own because they don't want their children to feel sad. Okay. Thoughts and feelings passed from parent to child till the end of time. That's like a sort of reincarnation. Why are we talking about this? I don't know. I have no idea what this means, if anything. It could be just there to fill space. It's quite possible. We get this weird sequence with alien stuff coming out of the egg, but it's actually a dream, and then the egg is broken in bed. So Akio hasn't been around lately. He should be back soon. She goes, opens the door, and it's Choo Choo. And then we go to Anthe. She looks inscrutable. It's an inscrutable look that she gives us. The embryo of philosophy. On the surface of the torus, a single organic mechanism, a single perpetual motion machine. It is empty motion. Just empty motion, that's what it is. Okay, so... I think it's too much of a stretch. I've got this weird idea, but I think it's too much of a stretch. And it's so far into meta narrative that, like, I don't even know. It's not even meta narrative. It's like cherry picking bits and pieces of weirdness. Like no, it's so weird. So this song at the end, a lot of the songs in Utena are pretty difficult to, like, know if there's any purpose to the lyrics, right? If they're just there to sound cool. This one, this idea of a perpetual motion machine that is empty motion, yet is endless. You could say that's life. And I mean life with, like, a capital L. Like, not your life or a life, but life is a perpetual motion machine. The embryo of philosophy. Empty motion, consuming, growing, adapting. Reincarnating by passing from parent to child. Perpetually. But I don't think that has any relevance, so... What a weird episode. No cars. No fights. No end of the world. No student council meeting. Just eggs, bowling balls, bigger eggs, eating eggs, Nanami horror, puppet girls, some weird Utena and Anthe stuff. And that's about it. Okay. Weird one. Let's watch the next one. I'm not sated. So I must consume. Okay, let me pull up episode 28. Bingo boingo. There it is. I've got it. It's at 0 seconds. And let me make sure the volume is right. Okay. Beep beep timer goes here. Okay, what do we got? Red and a lattice? This looks like an impossible space. Oh. It's the jewelry episode. An empty bench. We know who she wants to be sitting there. Okay. Is that her? Oh, me first. Oh, Rosecrest. Super tall, super long reach. This is a new character. This isn't somebody that we've met before, is it? Skilled. Enough to be a good match for her. Oh, a perfect match for her. Is he going to be interested? You know, interested? Oh, they know each other. Oh. Whispers in the dark. Okay. Straight off with this. Ruka. Okay, why was he gone? Interim. Just the acting captain. Why was he gone? Is he a student council member? Is he an unknown student council member? So he's been ill. What was that little grimace from Juri? Oh. He just delivered a letter. He. She eating the paper? Hmm. Hmm. Some normal school life, eh? Oh, is that her? That's her. Hmm. If this follows formula, then she would be the one. Oh. What are you doing? I was just smelling your locker. Uh-huh. I want your sword. Hmm? I want to polish your sword. Hmm. Hmm. Oh. Also, big phallic building. Oh, jury. Uh-huh. With who? This is their meeting place. And they used to practice here. Without masks. They sat very close together. Ah. Special. She can't tell him. I don't think so. Yeah? You can't constrain him for your own desire. Time for sleeps. Let's have a chat. What are we going to chat about? Who's this? Ah, younger Shiori. Not younger. Or Judy. Yeah. Yeah. He knows your secret. And he's using it to toy with you. What a jerk. What a big meanie head. What's his game? He's just pleased as punch. Oh. Oh. Uh-oh. She's gonna feel like she's just trying to control her. There's no way this works. Is she gonna think it's the same situation as the previous guy? Oh, another night. Ha. This is not expected. Oh, let's go for a drive, shall we? Can you hear it? Okay. And he's in the back. Let's go for a little ride, shall we? He didn't come along this time. The Love Shack. Sweet Nothings, Whispers in the Dark. She's already topless. Poof. On the gas. Up to the top. Throb of the engine. Climax. Okay. Oh. White roses. Plucked. Ooh. I'll give you Utena's rose. This is one of the first times that we've seen a duelist face to face confront Utena instead of there being like a dual challenge in her locker or elsewhere. Like the tire shop? Seems much more drum heavy. Is this different from the last time? It's been a while, so I don't quite remember. But the drums seem much more forward in the mix. Like those big Big booms. Yeah. Ba boom. Ba boom. Is Shiori here? She is. She is indeed. I'm better than she is. Yeah. Okay. Is Shiori withdrawing the sword from him? Pleasure mandala reproductive cycle. Men and women. Dignity, chastity. All of these things are. We'll see. That's a bait, Utena. Is he gonna attack Anthe? Oh, here we go. I will make the world androgynous. There's no next time. Oh, that smile. Oh, there we go. Because you're not good enough. Why? Why? Too late. Yes, she does. Good questions, no answers. Okay. A cool one and an interesting one. A new duelist, an unexpected challenger appears. It's a Jury episode, but it's not Jury's episode. It's Shiori's. The the polishing your sword is pretty blatant. And is sort of the seam from which we can unpack the episode, right? She did favors for Ruka of her own volition, without him even asking her to. And he took advantage of her and used her. And then when he failed to be Utena, he cast her aside. It was because of my bride. Because you're not good enough. Ruka's a weird one. He's a different kind of dislikable character than we've had before, I think. I guess he's sort of like early Toga. Maybe even early Saionji. But those characters are so hard to separate from all of the growth that they've gone through. He's a fearsome opponent. I don't feel like he's done. You know? I don't feel like this is his end. One thing that's interesting is that it seems okay. So this arc, the battles are different in that everyone has a pair, right? It's always pairs. And that seems to be because the whole car scene is a metaphor for sex. And so you need two to tango. So it seems to me that Ruka used Shiori as his bride, as his partner for the battle, simply because she was willing and convenient. That his real goal was to challenge Utena, and that she was useful and convenient toward that goal, right? A useful tool to reach that end. That's interesting. That's very interesting. I wonder if Akio is still out. We didn't see him as Akio interacting with Utena or Anthe this episode at all. We just saw him in the vehicle. The other thing that's interesting about Ruka is that he seems to be in close contact with the end of the world. He delivers a letter personally and then speaks to them about what are either the contents of the letter or something that the end of the world said to him directly. So he might be closer to them than anyone we've met before. Unless, of course, Akio is the end of the world. If that's the name he's chosen. The way he tempts and plays with Shiori is insidious and kind of sickening. And we see it from Juri's perspective, so it's even worse. Because it's happening to somebody that she cares about. And indeed somebody that she wants to protect and keep for herself if she could, but barring that, to protect. Interesting. Okay, I'm out of things to talk about, so I'm gonna wrap it up. Chill stuff, right. If you like this, go ahead and do that. If you hate it, thumbs it down, it's all good. If you could leave a comment letting me know what you dislike about it, then I can use that info to improve, and that's really helpful. If you're not subbed and you want more, you can do that, and if you are subbed and you're not getting my videos, maybe the bell will help you. Also, if you really like this content or want to support this guy, you can do so by heading over to patreon.com/Teeaboo, throwing me a few bucks, and getting early access to next week's Utena, among other things, Discord access to chat about stuff, and the ability to vote in polls to decide what I watch next. So, check that out if you want to. I've been Teeaboo. This has been Revolutionary Girl Utena, episodes 27 and 28. I hope that you have enjoyed them as much as I have, and I hope to catch you in the next one, or two, whatever. Peace.